So you're also a nutritionist. So
Mm.
let's talk about what we eat and what we consume and how that has an impact. So for those people who might be listening and actually are suffering from either Crohn's or colitis, what is it that they are consuming that could be making things worse?
Hmm. I think the better question is what aren't they consuming that's making it worse?
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, we'll use the US standard and it's starting to get more worldwide here. We call it the SAD diet, right? The standard
Mm,
American diet. And the
yep.
SAD is ironically on us, but the idea is there is an immense amount of things working against us. So let me back this one up to show you the severity of what we're dealing with here. If we look at the gut disease crisis, right, back in 1990, as per the CDC, so the Center for Disease Control, the really large sample that we have here, most would consider to be reputable, depending on what side of the medical argument you stand on. You might hate them, but the idea is they have data. And so we went in, took a look. Back in 1990, the CDC estimated globally that there was approximately 1.5, maybe 3 million cases of inflammatory bowel, so Crohn's colitis. Again, the worst on the spectrum worldwide, globally. So call it 2 million cases, give or take. In 2020, that was north of 7 million. In 2024, estimated maybe 8 million. And so what we're seeing is this exponential, woe is right, this
Mm,
exponential growth of people dealing with the worst end of the spectrum. Meanwhile, 72% are just starting to wear and tear. And so we have people on the slippery slope. Now, I'm going to throw another one at you, Bindi. This is where it gets scary. North America, so Canada, US, is less than 5% of the global population. Out of that 8 million, they have about 4 million. So 5% of the population has 50% of the global cases of the worst gut disease.
oh
And
my god.
72% of them are on the slippery slope. That, oh my God, is right. And that's the problem, right? Because it's when we start hearing this, you go, whoa, 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 whoa. There's got to be something here. There's got to be something in the water, something in the food, something. But we go, well, it's just genetic. Well, it's just autoimmune. Well, it's just environmental or unknown cause or random. And this is the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation, the Mayo Clinic, the Cleveland Clinic, like prestigious organizations, or up to this point, very well respected organizations saying there's nothing we can do. We don't know what's causing it. If you simply look at the data and the changes, maybe it's the fact that, in the last 30 years, our pesticide consumption has gone up to 4 times, pouring
Mm,
over a billion with a billion pounds of pesticides on our produce every single year. Maybe it's the fact that there were roughly 800 pesticides approved for use in 1990. It's almost 18,000 today. So we've gone up now 19 times in the amount of pesticide variety we're using. 50% more toxic pesticides known to cause damage to DNA and your genes and all kinds of stuff in the US than are allotted in the UK.